Okie doke, I sat down, the camera shut off, by the way, but I sat down with the Dremel tool, and here's the finished project, or product, I should say. And what I did was I took the Dremel tool with a, actually I had a diamond wheel that I went around it with. It didn't turn out too bad. So now I have this hole the size I want, and the thickness. I can go ahead and make the eccentric. But before I do that, I have the rod to do yet. So I'll take and put that in and drill the holes the same way I did with the other one, and then I'll take and end mill and whittle this away in here a little bit so I don't have so much to go, and hopefully we'll end up with a good rod, the same as we did with the, okay, so why, there we go, why isn't it focusing all the time? I've got it on center point to focus, so anything in the center should focus on. But so anyway, we will clamp it on the plate over here, and we'll do the same thing. I'll center it. Okay, you can put that on here like that, and we'll have to find a different spot so that I can get my clamps on there. This looks like a good spot right there, maybe. And clamp right here. Snug that one up, and hopefully I can get one on right here, get like kitty wampus on it. These little plates that I made that I keep using over and over and over, they come in handy. You know, I never throw my setup plates away. Next job that comes along may require something very similar, so I found that to be true many times. I think this plate's probably been used for 9 or 10 different jobs. Well, I know with the round on the other side for centering and then doing round holes in through holes through a round piece, it has come in handy. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take a knife and go down that before I pull the paper off, like I did on the other one. So we'll go cut that off to there, and then come around. That way I don't lose my cheating paper, my profile and stuff. Although that Dremel tool worked with the diamond, I bought a set of diamond, what do you call them? Mounts, or, but anyway, I bought them from a store that I don't think they realized I don't think they realized what they were really truly worth. And this is the set I'm talking about, and they're diamond mounts, and I bought them this whole set, believe it or not, for 20 bucks. So he had 2 of these and I bought one. I went back the very next year to buy the second one, and he says, "No, it got sold." So it was sold to somebody too, but he said that he sold them one at a time for one diamond mount at a time for like $5 a piece. So, you know, I think he realized after I bought them that maybe they were worth a little more, and went and did some research. It was a store that buys out other stores that go bankrupt, and I can't remember what they call it. It was a clearance store basically, and I walked away with a damn good deal. That's all I know. Because I know that those wheels have come in mighty handy a few times for me. Raise this up. Doing the same thing, coming down. And I'm hitting my clamp there. But the scribe line, or the mark, comes over a ways, so I can go over here. It doesn't have to be on that hole. It can be anywhere on that mark, on that center line mark. Right there. That's the center. Just gonna snug this one up snug. And then I'm gonna go over on the mark on the other side. Let's see where we're at. Gotta be tapped in just a tad. Let's see, how am I gonna do that? I didn't have to tap the other one. The other one was pretty darn close right away. I'm up against the. Let's loosen this up a little more. Can't catch that edge. Still got to go some more. I might have to get a screwdriver in order to catch that edge a little bit. Come on. I probably went too far. Nope, not far enough. Just about though. Pretty close. I don't know if I've seen it move or not. That one. Nope. Didn't move. It did not move. It moved that time. No, I probably went too far. Excuse my head. Just. Okay, so we're just slightly on this side now. There we go. Tighten this side up and go back to the other side. Let's see where we're at. Just like dialing in a vise. Because it's not going to pivot right around the mark where I'm at. This side's got to go in just a smidge. that's good. And I didn't move it very far, so I'm pretty sure that I'm good on the other side. So I'm going to come back down here though and pick up the center line, the center mark over here. And this one, hopefully. I can get in there. Nope, can't get in there with it. So I'll have to get the drill and get the center, small center drill, and I'll pick up that mark. So let's take that pointer out of there. And these are both, oops, 62, I believe. Oh, let me look. It is. $62. So, that's what you call it. I knurled that drawbar, and I haven't regretted it yet. I mean, it makes it so easy to change collets really quick. What I did was I knurled the right below the hex on the drawbar. I knurled it. It was tough knurling this stuff because it's hardened steel, but I got it knurled, and I knurled this one and my NC machine because it really makes it easy to change collets. You just flip it, you know, with having a knurl on there. Now let's see if I can get down there. Just to the left a little. Right there. Now I'm zero my X and Y. And center roll. Okay, 62 16th drill. Just about dinner time. Okay, now I need the dimension in between. Betwixt the two is 2 inches 50 thou. Oh, I should be on there even. I had that on the. That's what I used to get the printing the right size. What I did was I took and printed it, and say it came out to 2 inches 100 thou. So what you do is you just, in your printing size, you go in and you put in 2 inches 2.2 over 2.05. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. You put that over 2 inches 50, the right number, and boom, it prints it the right size then. All right. Anyway, just mess around with the sizes until you get it to print the right size, and then you have a template then. Now we're going to have to try to see if we can get around it. If think I'm going to put a smaller end mill in this time. Being it's a little bit, it's going to be a little bit spookier, I think. So I think I'm going to go down to whatever I can find, I guess. But I do want carbide, I think. Yeah. These are 3/16. Let's take this out, take the collet out. And change collets. 3/8 collet. Oop. Oh darn it, I need to get that on my project list, get those stronger magnets in. I ordered them, they're sitting in the drawer, waiting for me. I just keep forgetting to do it. Alright. Now come over here, unlock this, unlock over here, over here. And I'm just going to come down a touch. And then I'm going to crank my quill stop up. And I'm just going to crank it down just a smidge. Don't ask me how much a smidge, it's just a little bit. Lock it. Okay, got the front side. Now what we're going to do is go to the back side and try to cut through there. I'm not going to crank it till it breaks out because then it could rip it up, and so and we'll just, and what I did was I cut it with the tin snips, boink boink on the other one, and then ground it from there. And so that's what I'll do here. Let's take this off. So what I'll do is I'll take a tin snips and cut it right there, and then I'll go and rough grind it on the grinder to it, and then I'll sit down with the Dremel tool again. But I just rough grind it up to the lines with the pedestal grinder first. So I will be back when I get this one all purdied up and ground up. And then we'll move on to the lathe. But it's getting close to dinner time, so I don't know if I'll get it done or not. So we'll be back. We'll be back when I get that done and we get over to the lathe. When I start doing the eccentric for this on the lathe, then I'll come back. Later.